Hello boys, Cool Yoshi here, and welcome back to my Super Mario Party blind playthrough, Yoshi only, and well, Mario now in this case. We left off starting a partner play with the return of Omp's Domino Ruins, now in a treasure hunt mode. We pretty much have to get a bunch of stars now. This has the star get like before, but now we move together. It's really interesting so far, and we left off with a pretty big lead. The CPU tried to take an early lead, but for the most part it didn't really work out to their idea that they wanted. Pretty much what happened is they kept on getting stars, but we got all the coins, which is all we needed, really. That terrible roll again. I'm gonna actually go for something different. If I'm not going to be able to get that, I'm gonna do this. It's time to block off the opponents. At least that's what I think this does. Yep. Okay. We are going to block our opponents. Unless they know crazy strategy, they're not getting around that womp unless they happen to also land on that exclamation space. That'll obviously trap me there, but I did it to mess with them, so now they won't be able to get a star from that space anymore. Cool. So yeah, they're probably gonna go full greed mode. Yep, that's what I thought Donkey Kong would do. Can you, like, not get a 10? That would really help. Also would have been smarter for them if... See, now they have to go around the lawn way. Which means they could potentially get stuck there for a long time. And then I can go up there and try to trigger the trap as well. It's very rare that the trap will trigger, but if it does, it messes with them quite a bit. I will say that I definitely made a smart play with that. Yeah. Oh, don't mind me. So this is just recreate the pattern, which basically means you have to work together really hard. I'm gonna start with this. It's very hard to know where to go. Especially when you get a really trolley pattern. I'm gonna start here, actually. Cool, we recreated it that time. Got him! We beat them. Okay. Yeah. I will say that's probably a really smart play I did there, seeing as how I couldn't get anything up top. Just going for them and blocking them off means they'll have to take the wrong way around, which means by the time they get over there, Mario will probably already have the star in his possession. Of course, that does also accidentally block Mario, but I mainly did that to mess with the CPUs. They'll be ours to go the long way, while I'll keep trying to use that darn key, because apparently that key is very difficult to deal with. Alright. I swear, once I get this key out of my inventory, it'll be a lot easier to do this. That one little bit roll that I keep missing by. Let's try instead going around in this spot for a little circle. Wow. I can't land on it at all. That's so bad. Remember when I said the every hour roll could sometimes mess you up? That's kind of what's been happening to me. I'm trying to use the key, but it won't let me land there because it just keeps getting me one roll too high. It's just a little bit not enough. Ugh. Dash mushroom. Mario will probably make more use of that than me. Oh, he's moving the womps now. Ooh. Which means we have trolled the team yet again, almost. Well, actually, not this time. It was more to help us now. And it was also more so that I could get out, but... what if I decide to go for something else? I don't know why Peach is using that. Donkey Kong would definitely make better use of it. Yeah. Especially doesn't help that neither of them are going greed mode, which means they're gonna get a lot less coins from that, but still will be enough for 2 stars at least for a little bit. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I should have mentioned, they only had 1 partner for a while. Donkey Kong has 2, Peach has none. It's not really good for them, because... okay. Oh, the return of this tie minigame again! Maybe I can try and actually split up a little bit better. And be careful of the, walker toad that's walking around. He kind of just patrols around. Mario, go for that, please. I'm gonna try to actually force him to go the right way. I'm gonna put that back. You can get an ingredient ahead of time and it might pay off, but keep in mind that what you make for the order is completely random.
Finish.
Just like I thought, another tie. This will pretty much keep happening unless we ever play with humans. Then it'll be a lot better. This one definitely seems like it's better with humans. That's for sure. Yeah. I'm actually kind of interested to see what happens if someone wins that, because every single time we've done that one, it's a tie. It's been a tie. That's very boring. I don't like it a lot because of that. Just because of that. The tie. I'm kind of running out of ideas to do, so I'll just go full greed mode and let Mario use the dash block because I need to get him over to the star, right? Yeah, so he landed on that question mark space because if I would have landed there, would have messed. Think that got me there this time. There we go. No need to think about that. Just gonna go for this instead and trigger the event. We have the key. What's going to come out of it? Just as I thought, a star. A star for us. Took a long time, but it was worth it, I guess. Cool. So I'm guessing that's a once only event. Okay. I'm still in the lead. We're still in the lead here. We didn't actually block them off, by the way, but we are going to make them pay money. And depending on how dumb they are... oh, wait, no. That thing will actually block from the side. Never mind. They'll actually troll us if we do that. But we could always move the lump if that happens. So even the first board becomes a lot more trickier. Oh, what? That was in there before. That's a bad luck space and a half. Seems like they've been hidden away. I see. The star's gonna move? Oh. Okay, lose one item. I don't think you have an item, though. She doesn't even go, oh, do a happy emotion. She just like, phew! That's basically what Peach was like there. Okay. So the bad luck spaces are randomly hidden at turn 3. Anybody that lands in just the wrong spot will get a bad luck space. And this one's definitely a lot easier to do. Gotta get that one thing up high, though. We actually, I glossed there. It's very hard to tell who wins, because this one takes it down to the meter. We both beat the record, but they won because of just teamwork somehow. This one is definitely a lot better than the our dumb team one that keeps popping up. That's a draw. It's better than us getting no coins, though. Well, now I know what to do, obviously. Time to ignore the coins and go straight for a mix of items and, of course, stars. We need stars. We need to start farming them like crazy. That's a very bad spot for them, so we could consider potentially moving a little bit. We got the exact same rolls, even though we had partners messing around. I'm gonna go for an item space, personally. It seems like getting an item is really important. Because of this, it is a lot more skill or... Cool! That's probably the best item I could have got of the items, potentially. I'll use that right away to warp to Mario and allow us to get closer to the star. There's no point in Mario warping to me, that would just be really bad in general. Okay. Unfortunately, getting two of them is a little bit annoying. Because once we don't split up anymore, there's no reason we should use the blocks. Okay. Wow, they both missed the star just now. Okay. Okay. That's kind of a very annoying spot for the star to be, by the way. Okay. Yeah, some of the patterns are easy, some of them are really hard. This is the one I don't like. It doesn't help that I was hoping Mario would deal with that, but Mario is being really dumb there. I'm just gonna do this. That worked a lot better. So we need to try and create half of the pattern with ourselves and then let Mario recreate the other half. It's the way you win. Doesn't help whenever these patterns come up. I'll just create the back half this time, since that seems to be the hard part. Yep. Cool, so we were able to do a little bit better there. But it depends on how you look at it. If you do it from the front, it could be very tricky. The only thing I really know about is that when those patterns come up, one person has to stand on each end at some point, but you also have to in such a way that it recreates the pattern. I definitely like that game though, that's really good. And 3 turns left mode activated. We are destroying our opponents right now. But it's... And Lakitu, it seems like they never want to predict that the actual winners win. So that prediction has been around for quite a while too. Okay. More space, I see. So, also... Oh, there are more allies now. Bowser has joined the party. And suddenly there are a lot more allies now. How about I don't use the ice block anymore? Just go for normal. I can't think of what else to use since allies literally showed up right next to me. It's time to scoop them up, I guess. Okay, we're getting another item. New ally! Odds are this dice will give you at least 5 spaces. An item for the rival. That is a really good one. We're probably going to use that to take their golden pipe away. If they choose not to use it. Because they are probably next to a star enough that they probably won't want to use it. Most likely. Which means we'll be able to steal it. Ooh. Donkey Kong no longer going greedy, but still getting a pretty bad roll overall. Gonna be only able to pull out 1 star out of the bag. What am I saying? 2 stars. They're gonna catch up, but as soon as we get one... Soon, we will get one. Because they did kind of make a bad play there. While it was also kind of luck that got us that item. Before, when we got that in the original mode, we weren't able to make use of it because everyone was using their items constantly. This time, they decided not to use it. Now, I can give that over. Now, here's where the mode kind of starts becoming a lot broken. If I use that fly guy to steal the item for the golden pipe, Mario can use it on the very next move, which means we can actually just both get a star right here and now, if we get lucky. But of course we have to get lucky and even get there. Okay. Pie Hard, again. This one's been coming up quite a bit. I like it though, it seems pretty easy to beat the opponent team. I'm gonna actually throw across. So what really determines whether we win or not is how many misses each of us get. This time we didn't win. Oh, and that one Bluesy Irish I talked about with Yoshi, the other animations are pretty fine. Though it does seem like whenever he loses he has a small temper tantrum, but that's perfectly fine. I don't care. Yoshi's mostly happy otherwise. It's time to spam items. Okay, let's see. Item. Right. First, steal item from a rival. That's very important. I need to make sure not to do that. Here we go, Fly Guy. Now they're going to be punished quite a bit because if Mario knows what he's doing, he's going to use that right away. Cool. Alright, I actually kinda... Nah. I'm gonna play it safe for once this time. The Zero's been messing us a lot. Oh, he's deciding not to go for it. Really? I'm gonna have to move that Womp out of the way, and I'm gonna have to move it out of the way fast. I know what to do, but I just have to move that Womp out of the way fast. Unless he's going around. Okay, so we probably want to wait for a little bit, but we'll have to land on the star space at some point. 2, 1. I don't think I can even land on it even if I tried. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we can get another item out of it and remove one of our warp blocks. I think he wanted the ally, that's why Mario went that way instead. Well, this can definitely mess us up if one of us, or even both of us, miss the item. Time to remove warp blocks. That's a little bit worse than I first thought. It's really good when you want to meet up with your partner, but it doesn't help when your partner's not even there at all. Okay. Alright. Golden Dash Mushroom. Alright. Yeah. So they no longer have any items to help them out, and they're in a pretty bad spot. Even if they got a high roll, they can never make it to the star with that roll. It'll probably take them at least 2 or 3 rolls or so to get it. So we'll have to hope that when it spawns not near them, because that would help out a lot. But even if that happened, they would only be able to get a minimum of 2 stars, which just dropped now that the Womp got used as well. And Peach again slightly being an idiot, blocking off Donkey Kong. The preferred way would have just been to move around the other way, because then he would have at least gotten to move a little farther. I will say this again, it seems like they are pretty bad for the most part, the opposing team. For me and Mario, it's a lot easier, because I could just go for whatever. Alright. This game seems easy enough if you just play defense for the most part. There I am. That's kind of a crappy way of them getting a goal. I could have obviously saved that. That's a lot cooler goal to get. So you can't even do anything until you get the ball. So they usually just hand it to you to deal with all the shooting, I guess. Goodness, when you get a lot of allies, this field gets absolutely crowded. Holy crap, there's so many people here. This is actually a pretty fun game when there's a lot of allies, because then everyone's kind of just running around like crazy. And our team won, for the most part.
Winners. Ready?
Yeah. Bowser, of course, doing his classic laugh whenever he's on the winning team. Pretty classic. Pretty much the same thing that happens whenever you get Bowser Space in Mario Party 9, for the most part. Alright. Time to land on that star space. I don't really know what to do, so I actually don't like going for... Oh, wait a minute. We should probably use our items before we forget too much. What item can I use instantly? We'll do that. Let's hope that doesn't mess up our roll. I think that's mainly for safety and or to get rid of the items so that they don't use it for themselves. That's what I thought. no real items can be used. So that's mostly just a thing that I can use. I like how that little, very dinky roll turned into a huge amount of rolling. Darn it, I can't land on that. Time to go for... I like how every other space can't be landed on because of problems. I'm just gonna go for good luck space, I guess. At least Mario's getting some of the stars, so we didn't get completely trolled. Ooh, that might help out Mario quite a bit. So he could have just picked up some free coins because of that. Alright. Good. You obviously need to counter their plays, so yeah.
You got stars.
I feel like we might have gotten a little bit too much coins and not enough stars. Luck also kind of played a factor. Whenever I was rolling, it really did not want me to land on the space, because it's like, it seems easy as something that you can get almost every time, but no, it's not. You can only really get it like every other roll. Ugh. That one little tiny mess up might cost us the game, but thankfully they only have access to 1 star, so for the most part it won't matter very much. Because no matter what Donkey Kong gets, Donkey Kong's not getting to the star. Yeah, so he's going to be forced around the one way. Peach is going to attempt to make a play at the star. Does not have enough to get there anyways, thank goodness. So that means we get an automatic victory. We could have probably got a lot more stars from that. But to be fair, the game is kind of trolling us a little bit. Rival to duel. The winner gets the loser's ally. That's a little late for that, Donkey Kong. This is the last minigame. I like how it doesn't even show, by the way, in the final minigame. Waiting on them. We should wait on the star mark ones to get. So you need quick reaction to get for this one.
Finish.
Nice, we got a lot of star pancakes this time. Okay. They don't even care that they lost. They're kind of just busy talking to each other. Alright. It's time to see who destroyed who. Can't wait to see who won up. Each bonus comes with a star. Rich bonus, that is so going to us. The opponent team had no coins whatsoever. For once I actually know that. Team Yoshi gets that pretty well. Second bonus. Stompy bonus. That could be anyone. I think it was us. That's just a prediction. Oh, we tied. Did that get us 2 stars just now? That would have been crazy. Buddy bonus. Player ended up with just the right ally. Oh, this is completely random. This is pretty much its own bonus. This one was originally from Mario Party Star Rush. Pretty much at the end of every Toad Scramble, a buddy bonus would happen, which means the player with there was a lucky ally bonus, I think it was. But basically, one person got a bonus 10 coins or so, or star or coins or whatever, if they got the right ally. And Bowser Jr. was the lucky one this time. Of course. We have an overwhelming number, but it doesn't even matter. Team Yoshi. And a victory crap as well. Okay, that didn't count, I think. Because we had 9 before going into that. But, oh wait, no, we didn't get that. So it did count. We actually got 2 stars because of that. That was kind of cheap. So that means, depending on how lucky you get, you can potentially end up with 6 bonus stars at once for your team. Goodness. If I've mentioned how broken the team game is and how much one opponent can get destroyed, this is definitely it. Holy crap, we destroyed them. Time to move on to Gold Rush Mine, just making sure to set the turns to the correct number, which will be done in the next video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode, comment, rate, subscribe, and leave a like if you enjoyed Partner Party. It definitely seems like it could be really fun if you actually have players, because then this would actually inspire a little bit of teamwork. I like this more than the classic one, because this one doesn't seem like it ruins friendships as much, because you actually work with a friend now, which is really cool. So yeah, anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed this, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye!